You're always curious about what lies below a water body. What if it is scary? Yes, people, you are hearing me right. A clip captured below the river can be scary as well. And there are examples of numerous events where it happened. Curious to know which are these? Don't worry, we are here to fulfill your curiosity. So without wasting any time, let us begin with the video. Before that, subscribe. Everyone knows that the ocean is a place full of secrets and unsolved mysteries. It's deep, enormous, and terrifying. So even with all of the technical advances of the last several decades, we can't fully investigate it all. Some lakes and rivers seem to be as mysterious as the ocean. If you were to search the bottom of any lake in the globe, you'd undoubtedly uncover a lot of rubbish. However, every now and again, certain fortunate folks come upon extremely engaging material. Here are a few examples of it. Number 1. A Jesus statue at the bottom of Lake Michigan. An 11-foot white marble cross with a life-sized figure of a crucified Jesus Christ is said to be resting at the bottom of Lake Michigan. The monument was commissioned in 1956 in Italy by a family who had lost their 15-year-old son in a sad accident. Unfortunately, the crucifix was damaged on its journey from Italy to the U.S., and the family refused to accept it. Instead, it was sold to a diving team and dropped into the lake as a tribute to divers who died. Number 2. Foss Lake's Mysteries. 2 rusted antique vehicles were found at the bottom of Foss Lake in Oklahoma in September 2013. It was later revealed that these automobiles held 6 deceased corpses. One of the automobiles held the remains of 3 teenagers, Jimmy Allen Williams, 16, Leah Gale Johnson, 18, and Thomas Michael Rios, 18, who vanished after going for a drive in 1970. The other remains were those of 3 passengers who went missing in 1969. John Alva Porter, 69, Cleburne Hammock, 42, and Nora Marie Duncan, 58. According to medical examiners, all 6 victims drowned, and their deaths were declared unintentional. Number 3. A missing leg. While kayaking in 2006, 2 Germantown guys came upon a leg jutting out of a beaver dam. They first assumed it was a dead corpse dropped into the lake. When they got a closer look, they discovered it was a prosthetic leg. While exploring the internet, the lads discovered that someone had placed on Craigslist 20 days previously asking for a missing prosthetic limb. Mark Warner, 49, lost his prosthetic leg while fishing. Friends returned the limb to Warner and received a $50 reward for it. Number 4. 200 skeletons near a Himalayan lake. A British forest guard found over 200 human bones at Rupkund, a lonely lake high in the Himalayan mountains, in 1942. Initially, it was assumed that these bones belonged to Japanese troops who perished during World War II. However, experts were able to date the remains back to roughly 850 AD in 2004. The corpses belonged to Indian tribesmen who perished as a result of a hailstorm. 5. Mata Mata. There are 3 ways to spell this creature's name, but we'll stick with Mata Mata for now. They are a kind of freshwater turtle found in South America, namely the Amazon and Orinoco basins. With just one glance at this monster, you'll undoubtedly think it's from the Jurassic period. They have a huge triangular head with a horn on the end of their snout and may easily weigh more than 15 kg. They eat fish and may readily blend in with their surroundings since their shell mimics bark and their head resembles fallen leaves. As the fish approaches, the Mata Mata may expand its enormous mouth and create a vacuum, sucking the victim in. As the mouth closes, all of the surplus water is expelled and the fish is swallowed intact. Number 6. Fake skeletons in the Colorado River. In 2015, a guy swimming in the Colorado River near the Arizona-California border discovered a disturbing find. The guy reportedly found 2 human remains seated in lawn chairs around 40 feet underwater. The guy then reported the incident to the La Paz County Sheriff's Office. The police sent their diver to the scene, and his inquiry proved that the bones were in fact plastic. These skeletons were even wearing sunglasses. Number 7. The Baltic Sea Anomaly, encased in hundreds of conspiracy theories. The Baltic Sea Anomaly is a strange, irregularly shaped item found in June 2011 on the seabed of the northern Baltic Sea at the heart of the Gulf of Bothnia. This unusual thing is 210 feet long and appeared on sonar 300 feet under the water. The crew who located and photographed this item reported that the image depicts a round object with characteristics like ramps, stairways, and other structures not formed by nature. There are hundreds of various assumptions and conspiracy theories around this mystery item, with some even suggesting that it is a buried UFO. However, according to Volker Bruckert, an associate professor of geology at Stockholm University, this object is merely a glacial deposit. My theory is that this structure, was constructed many thousands of years ago during the Ice Age, he said. Because the whole northern Baltic area is significantly impacted by glacial thawing processes, both the feature and the rock samples are believed to have developed in association with glacial and post-glacial events. Despite the results, the team who found this item insists that it is not a natural structure. Number 8. Mysterious plane. Sonar equipment discovered a submerged jet at the bottom of Lake Norman in North Carolina in 2013. Many people were perplexed since there has been no news of a crash. In addition, no corpses were discovered by divers. Later, it was discovered that the aircraft belonged to a lady called Barbara Anderson. According to her, the flying instructors who were operating the aircraft had failed to put up the locking gear, so the plane just sank. The lady had been seeking the aircraft for quite some time since no one had been able to find it. Number 9. Norwegian lake and Nazi nuclear artifacts. In 1944, Allied troops sunk the Norwegian ferry Hydro along with its reported cargo of heavy water headed for the Nazi secret atomic bomb program. In case you didn't know, heavy water is a kind of water with a unique atomic structure and qualities that are sought after in the generation of nuclear power and weapons. This mission was judged a success, albeit no one determined if heavy water was truly on board. In 2005, an examination of the contents of one of the drums revealed that the cargo was heavy water. Number 10. Mysterious cone-shaped monument discovered beneath the Sea of Galilee. While performing a geophysical study on the southern Sea of Galilee in northern Israel in 2013, a group of Tel Aviv University researchers discovered an intriguing cone-shaped monument at the sea's bottom. It was discovered to be 230 feet at its base, 39 feet tall, and 60,000 tons in weight. According to research, the building was erected on dry ground about 6,000 years ago. Further, the construction mimics early burial sites in Europe and was most likely created during the early Bronze Age, according to academics. Number 11. Ancient devil remains discovered in Russian lake. In 2013, the first divers to reach Lake Labinkir's bottom claimed to have discovered the mysterious bones of a big beast. Apparently, it was a jaw and skeletal remains that might have belonged to the infamous devil that was initially reported by residents in the 19th century. However, since the evidence was lacking, we cannot be certain. Even if it didn't happen, Lake Labinkir is still fairly intriguing on its own. The lake is regarded as one of the most fascinating in the world, since its waters do not freeze even in temperatures as low as minus 76 degrees Fahrenheit. 12. Live World War II bomb. In June 1988, Navy divers recovered a live World War II bomb in Lake Washington. Nobody knows how it got there. One theory is that the bomb was dropped in the lake by a warplane flying in or out of a nearby airport. Number 13. The underwater ghost town. After Texas had its driest year on record in late 2011, the evaporating water of Lake Buchanan brought the remnants of Bluffton, a tiny hamlet in Texas, to the surface. Drought circumstances uncovered artifacts of ancient Bluffton, such as tombstones from the late 1800s and the concrete foundations of numerous local businesses, including a hotel. The old Bluffton was constructed in the mid to late 1800s. Lake Buchanan was finished and filled in 1936, submerging Bluffton by 25 feet. That was all about this video. Let us know in the comment box what you all think about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.